unmute that. Hello.
Hello.
We're getting noise through. Good start. Back over here. Let's see. Our beautiful chatters. Wow, this screen is not helping me so bright white in my face. Let me just minimise that for now. Right. David. Andy James. Johnny Aaron. Liam Ray. Liam and Ray. Guys up. How are we doing? Chat. See you back in, Aaron.
We like doing it the hard way, don't we? Jesus, man.
Yeah,
good thing we're no stranger to extra time after that game at the weekend.
Yeah, it was a little bit concerning.
I mean, you were there, obviously, and for everyone that's watched your video, they'll know. But yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie, I may or may not have missed the first half due to absolutely dying, being up to like 5 o'clock the night before drinking.
It's a good half to miss.
I mean, yeah, this is true.
Except for the display at the start. That was only good, but...
No, I literally, like, because it was, my mate's missus, we ended up staying there. So I left there, like, 5 minutes before half-time, so I could get back for the second, got home, felt like absolute crap. Like, you know one of those ones where you know you just regret it when you're just sat in the shower the next morning, you're just like, absolutely. That was me at half-time during that game.
I don't think
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I'm old enough yet to experience that, mate. Sorry. Very bad. Not all of us are turning 40 this year.
You just had it hugging the toilet, not wanting to move off the bathroom floor, mate. Don't get me started. But as much as it may have been for different reasons, I'm sure many Rangers fans were feeling just as horrible as I was at half-time. Maybe for a different reason if you'd watched the first half of the match, but...
Liam, not bad, mate. Yep, the Hampden was good. The atmosphere was decent. It'll obviously be a little bit better come the final. Performance was very up and down, but got the job done in the end. That's all that matters. Right, chat. Important question. Are we blaming it 50-50 between Davies and Borna? Or is one of them getting the blame? Let me know the opinions in the chat, because this has split a lot of opinion. Whose fault was that goal?
I've still not watched the replay of their goal. I didn't see their goal in the game, and I've still not watched the replay of it. So I'm going to go and give you my first impression now. Hold on.
For me, at the video at the time when I was watching it, my first instinct was, Davies, what are you doing? But then when you watch it back and you see how far behind that guy Borna is, or how far in front Borna is, the guy overtakes Borna, runs past him to get to the ball first. But at the same time, I think if Davies come out quicker, I would. It's about 80% Borna's fault for me and 20% Davies. Davies definitely has to share some of the blame for me, but I would probably say mainly Borna, yeah. But Borna was getting cooked on social media after that goal. Absolutely cooked he was getting. Majority of chat saying Borna, but never you mind saying more Davies for you to say it, but I understand that opinion as well.
Or is it just chat?
Oh, I forget I can do this now.
But to be fair, we should have been up before that. I mean, it was what? Sakala off the post once, and did he not have like another good chance apparently before Aberdeen's goal as well?
Not a good chance, no. I've got a feeling how this is going to go. But... Missing Love Island at 9 PM for the football. I know, mate. Disgusting. Disgusting time to have a football game. Don't they know Love Island's on? Get to 9 o'clock here. Every one of these concurrent viewers that disappears at 9 o'clock, we know what you're up to. We know where you're going. Right then, the team before they're actually walking out on the pitch today is only a couple of changes. We've got Arfield, Kimara and McLaughlin that's come in. That's the only changes from the weekend. Oh, see when I've shut that stream. Look at this. Look at the state of my.
Oh, done. I feel like
Look
YouTube
at the state of me.
open.
Look.
Oh,
Hello.
chat open. Give me a minute.
How's no one even moaned at me yet? Like, what am I doing? Look at the status. What a poor streamer. Oh, has it only just happened?
It's not even saying you're live for me now. Oh no, there you are. Yeah, you are live. Yeah.
Right, hold on. Let me sort it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Mate, I know it's traumatic news with Scump retiring and everything, but you don't need to go to head glitching your camera, alright? He fucked it, David. That's what he done. He's fucked it.
He loves swearing at the start of these streams, though. He's a new man.
To be fair, did you not catch the thing where YouTube put out where it was only the first 15 seconds of videos? Isn't it? Only the first 15 seconds now. Which is covered by the intro, so you're fine. Just don't ever let me talk during the intro, or you're probably screwed.
But I put out before this that the goalkeeper lucky dip continues, and I think that is the way to describe what we're currently getting. Let me go back onto this now. We're good. You can see us again. Small inconvenience there.
Right, okay.
Smirnoff scored? No, they've no. Liam, don't lie to me. Come on, don't do this. See if you're lying, Liam. I'm going to fuming.
You know what? Actually, watching back the goal.
Spoilers that we will accept for today is
the
Celtic St Mirren game. Yes, please spoil away. So if St Mirren have scored, please let me know.
Aye. By the way, I know I said I was going to go back and get you my opinion on it. When Borner's running back, you see him telling Davies to just keep running back to cover. So I think Davies not coming over to cover the guy when he's ahead of Borner. He's listening to Borner there. Because you can see Borner pointing, telling him to just keep going. However, I think it just doesn't do enough in the box.
In the box? Davies can do nothing in the box, no chance.
I don't know.
Oh, they scored, but it was rolled out. Typical. I see. I see how it is.
But anyway, so we were about to go through the starting lineup, which is up on screen covering me now. So yeah.
Beating BBC for your viewership tonight. Good choice. BBC don't deserve a viewer. Yes. Oh, this pitch gives me the fear, man. Let's give him a crawl in for. See the goalkeeping debate continuing in the chat. See, I've not even seen us linked. Someone asked me. What did he say? Someone in the chat mentioned. Was it Cantwell? For what I believe Cantwell is maybe signed personal agreements tonight. From what I know. 1-0 Celtic. Oh, but that flipped around quite quick. As you would expect, but I've went from 1-0 St Mirren to 1-0 Celtic. Yeah, usual. So, I did.
Are you working tomorrow, by the way, mate? I can't remember.
Yeah. The thing about BBC, it was funny, wasn't it? It was a funny video, to be fair. See, the boy put it out as if, like, celebrating being a prankster and this, that, the next thing, but I'm like, he's going to get himself into bother, but I know it was funny, but...
And we're underway. Right.
Dalus in the dam. Dalus will be going to the dam for the first time soon enough. It's approaching.
Soon enough. It's still, what, 6 months away?
Holding their hearts against Aberdeen early. We see Morelos on the floor already. Excuse me, we have no other strikers on the bench, Alfie. Let's...
Please get up.
There's not much in it at all. I think Alfie's making a little meal of it, if I'm honest. Like, Alfie's playing for the VAR a little bit there, but nothing in that for me. On my first angle, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing in that.
No.
Christopher, come in, mate.
I think Alfie's thinking about going on his anime revenge tour with a hairstyle like that at the back. Man, hair's just everywhere at the back. Hey, come on. You're not even 2 minutes into the game.
Orange kit tonight.
I'm still not sure how I feel about this orange kit. The last I saw on Roof, it was like separation. It wasn't like a break or a dislocation, it was like separation.
Yep.
So, which, that's, yeah, not pleasant. I was told, Mike, we were just asking who chat thought was more at fault for the...
Kilmarnock corner, they're first to it, but it's clear the way. And Kent kind of wastes that ball. Didn't need to give it back to Kilmarnock that easy.
Whenever I think an orange kit for Rangers, it's the... Was it NTL?
Yep.
Aye. I don't know why it was NFL that came to my head, but I was like, nope, that's American football. What was it?
Yeah, the bench is a bit of a worrying look tonight, if we're honest. It's definitely not a pretty bench to look at tonight. Lowry is on it, but then we check our full bench here.
I'll tell you now, mate. Full bench tonight is...
I've seen it.
McGregor, Jack, Sands, Wright, McCann, King, Devine, Lowry, and Tillman.
Wee, that was an inviting ball into the box by Kilmarnock, but another corner. Big Connor Goldson's came off at Love Island to be on the pitch tonight. Commitment by him. For the ones that are watching Love Island, you know exactly what I mean. For 130 people, there's at least 5. There's at least 5 E's.
There's a couple of people in here that know what you mean. Meanwhile, I'm just sat here like...
That's a decent ball in, and McLaughlin in no man's land. And it's a free header for Ash Taylor, who probably should score. McLaughlin's, I don't know, he's looking at a different ball or something. I've got no idea where he's going, but Ash Taylor should score that. Ah, the NTL broadband. That was the one he's after.
No.
Oi, another Kilmarnock corner. This is the most pressure we've received in 5 minutes by far. It's probably the worst we've started for a game in a long time. This tonight.
Oh god, yeah, this looks horrendous, man.
Fans are going to Scottish Cup games. See, ball in. It's not a good ball, and it's 1-0 Kilmarnock. McLaughlin standing by his hands out, but he's the one out flopping his hands at nothing again. But no one seemed to challenge him too much, and it's 1-0 Kilmarnock. And no more than they deserve so far. Definitely deserved. See it back here. It's just McLaughlin nowhere. It's just bullies between. Is it Arfield? Just bullies Arfield. Arfield doesn't even jump to try and contend it.
And all that just comes to absolutely horrendous play at the back, and Goldson has to put the ball out because of the pressure on him. Well,
there's their new signings. At their old clubs. They're still at their old clubs. One out of the last 9, I believe, Kelly have only lost at home. Talking about their form there now. Wouldn't even catch into the Oswald's toilets. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong, to be honest. Both of our keepers are absolutely pissed right now.
Yeah,
Sagala almost forcing something there with our first proper attack of the game. Comes 7 minutes in.
And that's the thing, we've seen Michael Beale say he wants to give McCrory a chance to come and claim that number 1 jersey. Do it now, at this point, to be honest with you.
Lee Mellons have plans to go to any of the Scottish Cup games. Yeah. I'll go to all the Rangers home ones. This one away at the weekend to St Johnstone. There'll be no watch along. I'm not going to that because I'm going to be in Tenerife. So what is our difference with this tonight? Why have we started so poor? Can you just blame the pitch? Who have you brought out? Jack, Tillman and McGregor. McGregor's not a difference to how we've started.
No.
So,
if anything, the pitch at Hampden was still probably worse for what you saw on TV. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Armstrong does well here, skips past Sakala, whips it in, but too close to the keeper this time, who actually manages to catch a ball. We're in for a tough night here, folks.
It's going to be another nervy one. Good thing we're used to that as Rangers fans now.
Oh, Rangers have got a corner. A second attack in the game. Lovely. The P goalkeeper saved that, no? That is a big celebration nowadays when our goalkeeper saves something. That is something to celebrate. Doesn't happen too often. Not even been linked with any keepers yet that I've seen in this window. It's an okay ball in, but the Kilmarnock player just wants it more. I've 9 of these players, right? Are you up to Dalus?
I don't know. Liam has got 2 of them coming up.
Who are we waiting for you? Okay.
What's that? Right.
Davies finds Kamara to take the ball away here. Let's see if we can actually hold the ball for a cup. Nope. Already ran out of play by Morelos.
Cheers, Alfie.
Can't even hold. I was going to say, see if we can hold the ball for 30 seconds. Can't even hold it long enough for me to complete a sentence.
Aye.
Yeah, I know we played another game recently, but we played that Aberdeen game this morning. That's how we've started.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, you can talk about the pitch. Like, we've spoken about the pitches for, like, Kelly and that numerous times. Like, and not just in the Scottish League, for me, it's like, if you're playing in the top league of any competition, there's no excuse for not having a well-maintained grass pitch. Like, just these, like, 4G pitches and everything like that, man, get them at the top level of the game. But
Scottish football need to pay them more money then.
I know, but that's not an excuse. As a professional player, you should be able to play on it no matter what you're given.
Tav's set pieces have been awful for years. Tav was brilliant at set pieces in like the Championship. Everything about there. Ever since we've been back at top flight, Tav's set pieces have been pish. Ryan Kent caught just daydreaming on the ball here. Gives Kilmarnock a chance to counter attack. This Armstrong boy.
A great ball in as well.
This Armstrong boy's causing us a lot of difficulty. Oh, he is only playing against Bonner though, so he's not having a difficult afternoon. It's quite easy for him. To be fair, this time it was Kamara he's done real easy. He's just cutting in and out left foot and whipping balls into the box for fun.
I mean, at that point there, once he's left Kamara, Borner's got to be out onto him.
Morelos into Ken. Plays it back out wide.
Alfie leaves it for Borner. Good ball into...
Good block. And punted away. I got him.
Somehow Kelly's still come out with the ball there. No,
double.
Dean,
I
do agree with that, but I do agree with that, Dean. It's like, even if you're not sure on what keeper you want, swapping them out every game isn't going to be beneficial for either of them. You know what I mean? And then you've got the fact that Beale's saying he wants to give McCrory a chance to earn the jersey this season. So there's the chance you're swapping between 3 keepers at that point. You know what I mean? It's just going to get worse. It's not going to get better with the situation than now. But
Borna Barisic is nowhere near good enough to play for us. He's a man that splits a lot of opinion, but I've said that for a long time. It's the mentality, especially for me. Extremely weak mentality. The only time he looks fired up is when there's a fight off the ball. That's it. Any other time, no passion, nothing. No effort. But if there's a fight, if someone's trying to trip up his mate or something, oh, you best believe he's over there, fired up, passionate, ready to go. Only if he could play football like that.
Can we just pay someone to square up to Borna before the start of every game, get him fired up? Just buying a new keeper. No, let's say you're 100% right. Buying a keeper isn't the solution to everything, no.
You could argue very much slightly though, lads, because you're telling me these 10 players in front of the goalkeeper are confident that if someone gets a shot, our keeper's going to save it? No chance are they confident of that. And we all know how much of a confidence mentality game football is. And if you're worried about someone else in your team that can be playing in your mind, and there's no way that these players believe in any of the keepers right now. No chance. I know you say it in interviews and that stuff because that's what you need to do. But there's no way when they're sitting thinking to themselves, whoever goes in goals, then players are going, oh shit. Goldstein, that's a good header and it's a good save.
Yep. Lundstrom's just letting his man go there, but got the cover.
I've not got sympathy for it either, mate. I agree with you. I think if players are weak-minded, they shouldn't be at a club like ours. But we keep a lot of players that have got a weak mentality around this squad for a long time, and it's why we've only won the amount of trophies that we've won. Just by for Ajax, not every game, but he's in and out.
I hate to say it at this point, but seeing how far backwards we've gone, if Bassey had stayed with us any longer, man, that would have done damage to his career over helped it at that point, man.
Getting a replay back at this corner was a great ball in for balling up. Which is realistically.
Olsen doesn't help to get up, find the space as well.
We all know the best part of this game is the the left footed swinging cross. That's one thing that he can do well, for sure. Cheers, Christy. Back me up. That's Armstrong. He's got in on the left foot again. There's a shooting opportunity that's been saved.
Tav turns away, goes past the Cala, and that's got to be a free kick to Rangers, surely there.
Who is this Armstrong guy?
And that is, I believe, the first yellow card of the game. We've not seen one already, have we? Power goes in, studs up, catches Arfield's ankle there.
No surprise, it's Power.
Oh. Yeah, true.
Let me see this actually.
See, that's the thing. Glazing, like, we speak about this all the time. We said it a lot when we were struggling with Gio at the end and everything. You can forgive a mistake, but you cannot forgive a lack of effort. The one thing Sakala always does, no matter what, he's not the most gifted player. He's not the most technical player, but it always busts the gut. He'll always put the effort in. Don't get me wrong, granted, doesn't always work out for him, but like that's the one thing about him, man. He's happy to be playing football, and he's always happy to put the effort in.
2-0 crossings. 2-0 crossing. 2-0 Celtic, so that's that for the other game.
Right. And see, this is the thing as well. A lot of the players on this pitch used to be like that. They used to bust a gut, but now it seems like so many of them have just been complacent, content with where they're at, kind of thing.
And I would definitely not include Tav in that right now, mate. I think he's one of our biggest issues right now, Tav, personally.
Don't get me wrong, Tav when he's on, yes. Like Tav when he's on, yes, but he's not had that form recently.
Sakala does well here, and then that was literally Sakala.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
That's
exactly what we're talking about there.
Typical Sakala there. Does well to find up space, does well to turn, and then he's got a through ball that's literally about 2 yards, which would have been a shooting opportunity, and he almost hits the ball backwards. Honestly, it was harder to do.
It's almost like he just panics and stabs his toe at it just to make contact.
I was looking at this Danny Armstrong was taking the piss out of us at right wing here. Just because I'd never heard of him before, but it's just literally came from Wraith Rovers and then signed with Kilmarnock. I don't know, just looked quite good.
How old's the boy?
25.
So it's not like he's young, just on the come up, so...
I'd played Divine before him, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing as well.
I would play...
Nothing in recently. You'd think with a good... That's a great tackle there for Kamara, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would play Divine over Tav until he gets his form back. Because when Tav's on it, he's a miles better player than Divine. It's not even close. But on the current form... Divine's got a shout, man. I do. On the current form.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know how Tav isn't busting a gut when there's a good young player in Divine there right behind him coming through.
Sakala, can he get head up? It's a good ball in the box. Morelos, let's go!
Morelos!
He cups the ear. He says, let's hear it now. And it is one each. Straight up to the fans. Oh, love that from Alfie. Typical of him. But Sakala getting himself an assist. Good to see. Good ball over the top there towards Sakala. Not sure he actually played the ball through to him, but Sakala does well. Gets the head up, picks Morelos out well. And Morelos actually with a calm finish for once.
I'll be honest with how close he put it to the first defender instead of putting it to Arfield, who had tons of space there. I was like, oh crap. But somehow the ball goes through. There was a gap, maybe an inch either side wider than the ball. Sakala manages to find it through it. And great pass, great finish for Alfie. It's nice to see Alfie getting a goal again, man. Oh, he gets a goal, then does that. Ooh. But, no, like, for those of you that have been in, whenever we've had the debates, Alfie, Cholak, and everything, I've been one of Alfie's biggest critics. I've been saying Cholak's been clearing him for months now at this point. But it's nice to see him getting a goal. Hopefully that gets the confidence back, and hopefully we get back to the Alfie that was banging in goals for fun, man.
Alfie's just told Armstrong he's a nobody. Yay. Oh, I would expect McLaughlin to catch up, but...
Yep. And it's offside, so we're fine.
He will score sometimes.
Kyle, I like that one.
Yes.
I like that one, Kyle.
See it sparkle, shining bright from the shoulder to the waist.
Rangers scoring in the first half. What's going on? Hold on a minute here.
Another one in the first half, please. Good tackle for Kilmarnock, winning the ball high up. Nothing in that, yep.
Nothing in that.
We've won it
Goldson
back.
just stands strong. Yep.
Right, Kent, time to wake up, son.
Oh, the ball through to Arfield was there, but I think he's going to find Tav, Sakala ahead of him. Just goes back to Lundstrom, who's slowed the play down a bit there. Let Kilmarnock get back, get a bit more of a shape. This is the thing that kills us, man. We've got 4 players coming forward there against an equal number of Kilmarnock players, but we slow the play down, let teams get back and get their shape. It kills me when we do that, man. Don't give them the chance to get their shape back. You know what I mean?
It depends for me what version of Alfie you're talking about. If you're talking prime Alfredo Morelos, then for me he's just below the elites.
Europa League season.
He's below the elites for me. Like obviously Coisties, Hateley's, everything are just way ahead of everyone now. But then I'm class under that.
I'm glad you clarified that when you said he's just below the elites. I thought you were saying he's like just below Mbappe, Ronaldo, Messi. I was like, pump the brakes a little bit, mate. Pump the brakes a little bit. Hold on.
For me, prime Morelos is the next level under them. Nowhere near it right now. Of course he's not, and overall, but when you've got the best that he can offer, he's fantastic, man. IMO.
See, this is the thing. I agree with that. Alfie, when he's playing at the top of his game consistently, he is great. But I think this is why I'd been such a big Cholak fan this season instead of Alfie. Cholak was more consistent.
Think of that. See, like the Morelos away game in Porto. Like, see, like that performance he put in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is the thing I put in. You mean instead? No, the only ones there. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can actually include like Novos and Lafferty and that as quality in that list. I know they were fan favourites and they worked their socks off, which we loved, but actual quality wise, they're definitely not right up there.
That was gone, ref. That was gone.
But for me, I think he's definitely comparable to like a Yelovich for me. On his day. Boydie's just different as well. Because Boyd's just... What was he technically good at in football? Other than just putting the ball in the net.
Kevin Clancy, I think, the night was the ref.
I've never watched him play, David. I hadn't even heard of him until we were linked, to be fair.
But see, the difference with that, though, Led Zepp as well, some of the players in that list, they were great goal scorers in terms of... they'd just sit in the box. The minute they got the service, they'd bang the goals in. But Alfie does a lot more. Alfie's a lot more willing to drop deep and start the play early and be a lot more involved in the link-up play than some of the out-and-out goal scorers that you could just rely on to be in the box and put the ball in the back of the net, which, yes, arguably that's how you win football matches. That's the most important thing in the game. But
goes to find Sakala, brings ball into the game.
Was not offside. Great ball into the box, and it's just unfortunate not a goal. Hey.
Lundstrom with us, so we're gonna miss.
Lundstrom, mate.
$30 gone outside the first scary 9 or so minutes. We've been okay in this game. Definitely wouldn't say good after that either. Born on a bit of a tussle here. No, it's Davies, so apologies.
Ben Davies, yep. Finds the ball into the box and it's just touched over by Tav. Arfield comes out. Right. And Sakala does well to get back, get a foot in there. I'm looking forward to Amsterdam. I'm looking forward to Amsterdam, because as far as I'm aware, we're doing the Cruyff Arena tour. What's that place called? The Adam Lookout or something like that?
A damn lookout.
And there's this ice bar that Steely's been to there that I really like the look of, and I was like, right, if we're going anywhere, I want to go there for a drink. So, looking forward to it.
I think it's difficult for the ones that have been to Amsterdam. You know what it's like, but I think it's difficult for someone that's never been to Amsterdam to comprehend what Amsterdam's like until you go.
Don't get me wrong, like I've heard the place is absolutely stunning as well. So, what the rest?
It's a lot nicer than Glasgow, mate. It's a lot nicer than Glasgow, anyway.
I'm not going to have a choice in that when it leaks. I'm going to get dragged through there. I get the feeling. To be fair, even Steely's missus was saying, like Hannah, those of you that are here regularly, you'll know those.
No idea what you're talking about.
Steely's missus. Even she was saying, like, no, you need to take him and show him it just so you can see what it's like. But Heineken factory tour.
Attack out with a ball there. Everyone involved with this counter, which is nice.
There we go, David. There we go. We're in Amsterdam already, boys. Most Barca.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, Alan. 100%.
I found out the Talman song eventually, mate.
Aye.
He's Malik, you know, given the ball and he'll score.
Ah, okay.
He's Malik, you know.
We kind of worked out it's Malik, you know, but it was just,
he'll score.
Was never sure in the second bit, aye.
Found out at Hamden. I was like, what? Honestly, for the life of me.
Win the ball.
You know how, like, when you listen to football chants, like a bigger crowd, and you know what they're saying, it becomes, like, very clear to you, but, like, if you show your missus or a mate that doesn't know about football, like, they're like, what are they saying? They can't really make it out. That's what that was like for me, that Tillman chant. I just could not make out what they were saying. But I eventually found out at Hamden. Now I know. I'm behind the curve.
No, I get you. Aye.
Either way, guys. Wednesday night.
Kent just not on the same page there.
Wednesday night, 8 PM kickoff. Kilmarnock away, over 300 viewers in here. Okay, and everybody.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay, man.
Appreciate that. Just make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying these. I'm doing the live watch-alongs for majority of away games, vlogs from the home games, and some other videos as well on the channel. Appreciate you all being here. I think it helps if you kind of know the song. The chance. I don't know. I think Aberdeen fans get edge. Nah, mate. I honestly don't. I think they're happy as long as they play well against Rangers. I genuinely do. I don't think they'll be that raging it. Like, I think they would be angrier at losing 2-1 to us than like 8-0 to Hearts tonight.
Jeester, mate, you don't need to be here. You can always go find somewhere else, mate. It's a watch along, not a commentary stream.
I wonder why Kilmarnock. Well, I mean, I suppose teams always just try to commit the traps quick to score against Rangers to quieten the crowd and stuff, but it was just weirdly one-sided to Kilmarnock at the start of this game, like far more than usual.
Oh yeah. Have ball into the front post.
And ball was decent, and then Bonner's shat it for that. There is no other word to keep that ball alive, but he's forced it to get punted clear. There's a little bit of something off the ball here.
Going on. Handbags.
For Alfie, of course. I should have known who the yellow card was coming to. Let's see.
The minute Alfie came in for the late challenge on Armstrong.
I think it's very harsh, by the way. It's a foul, but yeah, I do not think that's a yellow card. That for once when Morelos involved, I don't think that's a yellow card at all. That's just a foul for me. He just jumped to try and block the ball.
Yeah, it's not dangerous. It's not reckless. It's not out of control. Like.
Yeah, for once, Gordon, I don't think that's a card for Morelos. Forced sub for Kelly coming in here.
Hey! I didn't know the bot was doing that for us.
Well done, bot. That's the job.
Well done, Stream Elements. I didn't set that up in the bot, did you?
I haven't touched it.
Must be default on YouTube then. So I know you have to set it up to do that on Twitch, but...
Hurry up, this is a game I don't want extra time on. We've got places to be after this game tonight. I need to zoom. The AI is learning, mate.
Part of the AI takeover, that's it, we're all gubbed. Speaking of, has anyone seen that Megan in cinemas recently? Oh god.
No.
That's the horror story AI. No thank you.
Goldson gets head up, big punt he cleans towards Sakala, but comes to nothing.
I know. For me, normally horror movies aren't that scary because I'm an autistic twat, so the pattern recognition and the music and everything, I tend to recognise when things are going to happen. Megan? No. Megan, I was like, oh, this is actually the first horror movie I've enjoyed in a while. Fair enough then, Liam. That may make sense then.
Tav plays a nice one too. Armstrong against Bonner here. Let's see. And Bonner does well against him this time. Nice. And Ken is having quite a poor game, man. Okay. He broke down a lot for us going forward. Well, a few things going forward tonight. And again! Come on! Scott Wright will be on soon enough if Kent keeps this up. Yeah.
For Kent?
Literally. Not playing left wing. So for me, just without Tillman, it's we struggle. Tillman is like what Rebo done. It's the connection from middle to front. Without him, we're doing a lot of punting balls up rather than building it up.
Another reason we need Hadji back as well. He's another player like that just dictates the play in the middle. Ball always goes through.
Hadji's going to be massive for us, man.
Hadji's going to be, yeah.
He will be massive for us, man. How long is it? It must be well over a year now, isn't it? We've not seen Hadji for.
What had you been out?
The amount of times I know we're used to seeing Goldson get the head up for a diagonal, but
last season,
constantly seeing him just in that position tonight with no one to pass to.
Last season he made 15 appearances and then was out the rest of the season. So, yeah, over a year at this point.
Come on, decent ball in the box, and it just goes past Fashion and Morelos. Damn. I
don't know what Alfie's doing there. If he's trying to get out the way,
knock on. I think he was trying to do. But I know Hadji's does still involved quite a bit in football.
Yeah.
Lundstrom judged to have fouled. Last chance before the half to get. It's a definite free kick. Yep. Lundstrom's got no intentions of going for the ball. I just wanted to take the man out.
And as we know, these are the kind of chances that teams love to play for. Just get the ball up into the box, give them a chance.
Ooh, good positioning from
Arfield. Shocking on that one, by the way. Arfield just watches the ball.
Good position for McLaughlin here, but what a chance this is.
Watch Arfield and the ball back across. Watch Arfield.
I don't think Arfield can do anything there. The way that bounced.
To be fair, it didn't look as bad for that angle. For the first angle, it looked horrible.
Yeah.
Didn't look as bad for that angle.
But I was lucky, man. That was a very half-decent chance.
Mm-hmm. No movement by any of the players off the ball there, man. Gives Tav absolutely zero options.
Good link-up play here between Arfield, Kent, Morelos. They invite Borna in.
Into the back post. Alfie's going to take it out in the right side of the box.
Shooting chance.
Past one. Lundstrom with a shot. Oh. And it falls to Kala about 25 yards out. Finds Arfield. Kent. Go on, Kent. Gets past two. Gets the shot away. And ball goes off power straight into the hands of the keeper. Kamara winning the first ball. That's something I like to see, man. We're not winning balls in the air enough, man. We're never winning those first or second balls, really, whenever it just gets hoofed up.
That ball was out, yep.
That was out. That was out. There we go. Always trying to get Goldson a wedgie with those shots, man. What the heck?
I don't know if he's trying to take them off or pull them up or what there, honestly.
I know. Alfie winning a free kick. Have you, Ali? Good for you, mate. I have no.
Yeah. Not much action for the end of this half, then out.
Nah. Oh, as Ali was saying in commentary there, it's just been scrappy the past 5 minutes or so. There's not really been anything.
The Arfield 2 goals, was that the Aberdeen ones?
The Aberdeen double to come from behind in the 97th minute.
Yeah, if you enjoyed them moments, they're good.
That's probably been my favourite watch-along moment of the season so far.
Them clips went a wee bit viral.
A little bit. Kent, ball on the edge, turns. 4 men around him, Born on space, he finds him. Shoulder to shoulder, can't really complain about that.
See, genuinely, if I was a player, I would love playing against Borna. Honestly, love it. Every time he's attacking, he's just going to try and stop, then go forward and cross it left foot. And every time you're driving at him, he's just going to back off and hold an astonist. Like, it seems so easy to play against for me. There's no variation. We have one each at half time. No added time, which I'm glad about, but I'm surprised of, because there was quite a few stoppages in that first half. Set that back to 90. Get the timer in. Aye.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely not been good enough overall in that first half, but
annoying. We shouldn't.
I think the players are like Cantwell very much behind. He's going to be. There's definitely going to be a Rangers star too. It's definitely got a bit of an issue with him because he's a little bit of a Gen Z kid type, what we say.
Mm-hmm.
It's very into his TikToks and dancing and style and this, that. The next thing you know, there's always someone that has an opinion on that. But football-wise, I think he's a great option for us. I think we've seen quite a few decent highlights of him, particularly from what I remember is his time at Norwich. And then the other boy I have, Whittaker, could not tell you about. I'm hearing good things, but I've never seen or watched him play, so I don't really have much of an opinion on him. But for the English fans and that watched him play, say he's pretty good. But how good is pretty good at the level that he was playing at? I don't know. But he was playing at a similar level that Aribo was, and then Aribo was great for us, so it's... But what I'm disappointed about is we're not liked with that goal. But that's the only leaks. There's been some signs recently we've not had just complete leaks about, so I don't know. We could be surprised and end up in for someone else.
I mean, I hope there's a few that have been kept under wraps, but it's... And, like, don't get me wrong, I think Beale's got the right attitude of he doesn't want to bring in players for a short-term fix. He wants to bring in players that can do the long-term. But, obviously, you need to take everything said with a grain of salt, obviously, because, I mean, every manager to an extent is going to say that we know the fans what you hear. But I don't know, man, like, only been linked to 2, maybe 3 signings. We need more than that. And whether that's Beale not getting the back, and whether it's Beale thinking, right, these are the ones we can realistically get, at this point, I don't know. But I just hope that we get something in this window, and then summer Beale's given a lot more backing than we've seen Gio get summer gone, Gerard the summer before that. Like, I mean, Beale's no stranger to the board. He knows how the board works here. But I'm hopeful, but also, you know, going to keep my fingers crossed at the same time. I mean, Brandon, to your point, I get what you're saying as well, but like me and Steele have said that as well. The one thing they've had that we haven't is when it comes down to those final 5 minutes of a game, the injury time of a game, they've managed to dig out the results that they've needed. Don't get me wrong, we've done that against Aberdeen somehow. That game, don't know how we've done it. But that was our big issue. The full first half of the season, we just couldn't see out games. We couldn't hold out games. We lost games that the last we.
Right now, they've just got a far better mentality. So I personally don't think the players are very different at all. The actual, especially the starting 11s. Celtics, if you're realistic, they've got a bit with our injuries and stuff now. They've definitely got a better squad overall, like options off the bench and stuff. But your starting 11, I don't see much in it now. But their mentality's better. They believe in themselves more from recent years, recent results, and that's the manager and the team's job to try and turn that around. But we've got a little poll up for the most spoken about positions that tend to pop up for the transfer market of what we need. That would only let me add 4, by the way. I was going to add some more, but that's the ones that get spoken about the most. So let's see your voting. Goalkeepers running away with it early on, but right, Dallas, I'll be back in a minute.
I know, ball, you go. I mean, that's the thing as well. Obviously, I say taking about like what managers say with a pinch of salt, blah blah blah. And it's obviously the same as we have our opinions. We have what we think should happen as fans, like looking at the games, watching the games. But we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So it's like we can be saying one thing, but for all we know, it's been spoken about to death in the changing room. You know. But, Paul, was there not something about, I saw it again in headlines on like Google when I like that stupid newsfeed page on your phone that I always get the notifications for and it just does my head in. But I saw something again that came up with talks of Ronaldo, Rangers, Celtic, this, that, the other, and I was like, so I know something else has been said about it, but I don't know. Do you think Devine's the future right back when Tav goes? I think as it stands right now, Tav should be on his toes because of Devine. I think Devine, I mean, obviously without actually getting to see him play more at right back, can't really judge him in that light when you're watching him play out of position. But I think there's a player there, and I think Tav should be worried, and Tav should be busting a gut right now to try and keep his spot in that team. But I don't know, do we keep Devine as a future prospect, bring someone else in after Tav? I don't know. We'll see. More looking for some better over the line than Cantwell. I mean, like Steely said, heard more about Cantwell than Whittaker. Couldn't really say much about him. I don't know enough about him playing wise, so not really anything to comment on Whittaker, to be honest. Arfield off, Tillman on. I do think we need to bring Tillman on. We were kind of saying that during that first half. Tillman always seems to be right now, with Hadji being out injured, Hadji's probably the only other player that really has that presence in our midfield, that it's just dictates the play just goes through them. I think we need Tillman on for that now. Either that or you're going to see more of what we saw in the first half, ball just being lumped up the pitch and hoping Sakala and Kent can use their pace to get to it. Oh, David, 100%. It was a mistake letting Patterson go. Massive mistake letting Patterson go. 100%, Liam. The squad's got complacent because they know that other than the McLaughlin McGregor roulette that's going on right now, and the occasional rest for Tillman or Kamara, no one's really losing their spot in that team. Like, everyone's comfortable. And this may not be true, but it's like everyone seems comfortable. They've got their spot. They've got their spot in the team. They're getting to play football. They're getting their wages. But I don't know, man. That's the thing. We've got a squad depth where if someone gets injured, yeah, okay, we've got players that can cover it to an extent. Unless you're looking like start of the season, Hollander out, Davies out, Suter out, like then that was just a whole other drama start. God. But it's like we've not got enough first team quality players that. Like, we've got squad rotation players, but we don't have enough first-team quality players that have certain people looking over their shoulder at who's coming for their jersey. You know what I mean?
Right, where are we at, Paul?
As it stands on that poll,
50% saying the keeper.
By 28%, keeper one.
I would probably agree with the order of that, but
yeah.
Well, no, I would swap the striker.
Right wing above striker.
I would swap the striker and the winger above priority, and I would agree with that list then.
Yeah.
Their half-time stats for us the now is Rangers have 77% possession. We've got 3 shots on target each. We've got a passing accuracy of 87%, which I'm surprised at, to be honest. We've committed 9 fouls to Kilmarnock's 7.
But again, that's the thing though, it's like all that possession, nothing to show for it. But it's just teams are happy. It's like, okay, Rangers have got the ball, cool, they're just going to pass it about their back four until they throw the ball into the box. I don't know, man. Teams, the possession football doesn't work in Scotland like it does in European competition. Scottish teams are just too happy to overload their own box, all either like 10 men in the box, 1 up for the counter attack. Like it just doesn't work in Scotland as well. Tom Stoltman, next Rangers keeper.
He wouldn't be worse than what we've got, mate. He would not be worse.
He's built enough, he covers half the goal just standing there, we're fine. Just get him to take a step left or right.
Tell you, by the way, what a game that Arsenal Man United's going to be this weekend. Woohoo! That's going to be fireworks. Do we think that's a title decider down there, chat? I think if Arsenal win that, that's it. I think so. I think after the Spurs game, that was it sealed, but especially if they beat Man United here, it's game over down there. But if Man United win that, it's a little bit tasty.
Not gonna lie, I don't have an issue with Man United as a club, but purely because I cannot stand United fans, I want them to get gubbed. Don't have an issue with United as a club, but I cannot stand their fans.
Yep. Dalus can't stand most of the world very much.
I mean, yeah, that's true. For the most part, I just can't stand it.
Considering they're the most supported team in the world by a chunk.
I'm not disagreeing that, but
Rangers walk back out now for us. Derek McKinney's blue and white army on the tannoy. That sounds disgusting. And we're underway. Right, come on. Alright, Ken.
Nice.
Alright, Ken.
Hey. Oh, God damn it, Kent, man.
Kent's had quite the interesting game here.
I wouldn't say he's had an interesting game. I'd say he's had an absolutely horrendous game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, mate. I'm sorry. He's been awful.
Kelly, I'd imagine, especially McInnes in charge, will just be instructed, same again, lads. They're giving away some silly fouls, giving us chances. They're not confident for defending, so going to say same again. So how little do we see Tav attack now compared to the left back?
Oh, no.
Must have been instructions, nobody he's just completely stopped. But then if he is carrying any sort of injury, then you think Devine would be playing. So I don't know. Our team's maybe just playing the way to try and pin Tav back now. Like, power time to bring the ball down the middle. Arfield, by the way, honestly, how many touches did Arfield have with the ball in that first half?
2, 3.
Honestly, I would struggle to remember him being on that ball in the first half. He's always so poor when he starts.
For me, it's Tillman for Arfield. That's the change we need to make. I was saying that at half-time. Obviously, we spoke about it a little bit during the first half, but when Tillman's on the pitch, our play through the midfield just looks so much better going through him. We've not seen Arfield really involved, which in typical Arfield fashion means he's probably going to pop up in the 89th minute and score a winner. But, you know.
Rangers let you down for 680. Don't worry, mate. Rangers have let me down for tens of thousands.
5-0 Hearts. Oof. Nah, boys, Liam's a good lad. Liam's always in here just talking football and that. Liam's always been sound in here.
Morelos invites Tav into the game, but you're seeing that there. Bonner never had his like 3 in front of that. Tav's picked up that ball there, and there's 3 out to stop Tav advancing. But Bonner gets it here. They always leave him 1-on-1.
Good ball in, high back post. Ooh.
A proper centre mid, yeah. Centre mid's massive importance for me, I think. So I desperately want another winger. I desperately want another centre mid. Desperately want another keeper. And I desperately want my other left back to be not injured, and I desperately want my other strikers not to be injured. But once all the strikers are fit, definitely don't need someone else. The only thing you would maybe say for us now is just a wee nippy striker. None of your strikers are quick.
Aye.
But then again, you can just play Sakala as a striker if you're desperate for just a wee nippy striker, I suppose. So I don't know.
Tav launching it up. Ken,
there's a one on the inside. It's cut back. Morelos advancing onto it.
Cuts it back. Oh.
Another shooting chance for Kent. Shoot! Hurry up! Ken. He does! He scores! Let's go!
And it's 10, Ryan Kent. Here we go.
I don't know if that took a deflection or not there, but right in the corner anyway. Let's go. Kent, I'll keep that. Interesting game we'll say for him. Interesting game we'll say for him. Ryan Kent. They're eventually getting the shot off. It's something he needs to do a lot more, is add more goals and assists to his name. And he's got another goal here.
Mate, 100%. We've said that. How often do we say that? The one thing that stops Kent being an outstanding player is he's not got the final product. He's happy to do everything else. He just can't finish. But we'll take it.
See this angle here, to be fair. There's no deflection. It's just a good finish by Kent. There's no deflection. Lovely. Yeah, Kelly's defence was absolutely all over the place there.
Yeah, that was poor. That was Tav Kent's new FIFA cards are minted. I've not actually played. I've not been on FIFA since they came out, to be fair. But hey, I said it less than 5 minutes ago. Kent's first half was awful. I said it. He had an awful game. Happy to be proven wrong by him. Like, I'll hold my hands up. Happy to be proven wrong by him. He's got the goal. Put us in front. Hopefully that's the confidence boost. Here we go.
I was really took that really well, Kim.
Yep. Good shot.
So I don't think Tav's here just for the money, David, but
No.
Still agree I would like another captain. I don't think he's mentally strong enough to be a captain of a club of our size, but I don't think he's here for the money.
I mean, this goes back to what I was saying at halftime when you weren't here. Do I think they're here for the money? No. But because we've not got enough first-team quality players, there's a lot of players in the team that are like, right, I've got my spot in the team, I'm playing football, I'm getting my wages, and I'm happy with that.
Oh, Kelly should have equalised there. That's a free header. We held a high line from a free kick. They've come in, Joe Wright, scored on the end of it. Oh, he should score there. He's got to hit the target minimum.
Yep. And he knows it himself. The minute the balls came off him, head in his hands, and he's just... Oh, man.
Yeah, it's funny, Paul, isn't it? Lannick done well to keep it going, to be fair to him.
Professional through it, yeah.
Kamara does well in the corner, gets a wee nutmeg to get away. Bad, just defended easily.
That might be why Borna doesn't try taking a man on.
That's a foul. That's more a Kent deserved book in there, to be fair.
Aye, that's the book in there.
The famous RFC. Na 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 na. That's my favourite chant by a mile now, man. And there's still barely anyone that knows it. Seen it for Hampden. Well, especially when it gets sung at Ibrox, there's still about 3 stands that are still like, what's that? And half a Hampden again were like, what is that? Guys are all talking about to their pals and what are they saying? Oh, be like me.
Hampden that it was just a select few that knew that one.
Famous RFC. Na 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 na. Nice for Kent. That's a good tackle on Kent, not wrong with that, just a strong one.
Tackle, right.
Nice one too from Alfie and Arfield.
Right to Tav into the penalty spot there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. This is where we need to go and get the third and the fourth. But realistically, we know what we're like. We'll probably sit towards 2-1 and have a nervy finish, and I'll sit here biting our nails at the end. But this is where we need to improve, is getting this third and fourth goal here.
We just have an issue with killing off games. Lundstrom. Good link up play there for Lundstrom, Tav and Alfie.
For free, Josh? Nowhere. Life don't work like that anymore. Get nothing for free. I laugh at it, I know. Wait for him to come on, man. He'll score a 90th minute goal or something. A big fashion in behind Kent for his celebration. I love that fashion's starting to become a little bit of a gangster on the pitch now.
Personality, no.
The happiest gangster in the world.
No, Liam, that is exactly it. You can see it when he plays. The boy's just happy to be playing football. He absolutely loves it. One of my favourite clips of him, though, was the penalty, where he's down the box and the minute the penalty, he's just like, back to her. That just made me laugh so much.
The fashion is in behind here. He comes back as a great comeback, and no one takes the opportunity to tap it in. He rolls it along, literally a yard from the goal.
Further back than Kamara.
He just rolls it along with no takers. That is nuts.
Like, can someone explain to me why our striker's basically in the centre circle there?
Shooting chance. Oh,
Great ball
Tav.
behind for Tav, and
Hudson. Balling behind. Balling up. Flick. Oh, is that an elbow towards Balling? This a second yellow and it's a red card for Kilmarnock.
Another red card, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It did look like he kind of shoved it away. I don't know if he was just trying to turn or not. I don't know. I need to see a replay here before I've got a strong opinion on that.
Red card in the last 2 games now.
Let's see here. We've got a good angle. He did put an elbow. He did. It is a yellow.
That's an arm out. Elbow straight into the throat. Right.
He did extend the arm there. He was trying to catch Bonner with that. Never a straight red for me, but a second yellow I think was.
It wouldn't be a straight red.
Was fair enough.
But
I was really, really stupid.
No, Pacer, we did ask for, at the start of the stream, we did say, like, keep us updated in that one. But, to be fair, that was when we thought at the start that Celtic were 1-0 down before VAR kicked in, so. But at this point, the Celtic game's done, man. We know they're going to win it, so. Sorry.
Yeah, Peterborough always a little bit behind me. The stream was.
No, Michael, they're not. I don't think they did anyway. Never saw anything for it. But looking at replays, there's no argument. It's definitely a second yellow.
VAR not working. What about that, by the way? Honestly, Scottish football. VAR is now not working. VAR is on again.
There was a communication issue between Hamden and the actual building where the VAR refs were actually set up.
I was extremely surprised when they said that at the time that the game wasn't postponed. I thought that would have been what happened when they said that.
Patrick, Rangers TV in Canada. You should be able to watch it.
Cup team this season? Yeah, I think so, mate. I would agree for sure. Christopher said that for after we failed to secure the win in the Old Firm at the start of the year. I was quite vocal on believing that was our league chances done.
That's horrible. Ben Davies there.
It was a game that I think we simply had to win. It was there for us, and as usual with us, we just can't close off a game.
I mean, that's the thing with that second yellow as well. I get putting your arm out to try and stop you clattering into a player full on, but it's way too high there. You're putting your elbow into another player's face and neck. You know what I mean? You're always asking for it there. Big switch to Kent, man. It's all... never mind. Plays through the middle, though, does well. Arfield.
Ooh!
Warner. And, ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Thoughts from Cantwell? I'd just like to see it official at this point.
Yeah, I like the idea of camera.
I saw someone in TikTok about it, the same guys that were doing it.
Which is cool because they've got the publicity, this, that, and the next thing, but there's no way they're not getting at least like a fine or something. They'll be getting, like, it's not that serious, you're committed crime in it, but they're going to get in a bother some way. It'll probably be worth it though for how much his YouTube channel and everything will blow up with it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, it just depends on what action the BBC take, because, I mean, I'm sure there's people that know it a million times better than us, but I don't think, as long as it's not trespassed or broke in to put the phone there, I don't think there's any crime committed, as far as I'm aware. However, if that were to impact the BBC in terms of maybe...
They only got good publicity from it, to be fair. Like, everyone had a laugh about it, and it was just...
They handled it so professionally. Aye. But...
So because it actually went down so well, we'll probably just be like, slap the wrist.
The only thing that could come from it is if that was to cost the BBC like a contract for something or that kind of thing, they could sue for damages. But even at that, that's a civil case, which would be money. They'd be, well, obviously they just need to pay out. But as far as I'm aware, there's no criminal law that was broke there.
For me, Aaron, pretty similar to the last 30 minutes of the first half. Bang average. Just enough to get past Kilmarnock, or you'd like to think so, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's how I would say we're playing.
But again, and we saw it against Aberdeen when they went a man down. Kelly man down now. This is where we should be putting our foot to their throats, getting that third goal, sealing the game away, and we just seem content to just play the game out.
Yeah, Morelos on the end of a cross there, but cornered it a little bit.
I think it's Alfie and Sakala both kind of went up for it there, bumped into each other, but better angle here, right? If anything, it looks like it's maybe Sakala that's impeded Alfie there. Alfie might have, well, as Alice just said there, might have been better if he wasn't jumping into Sakala, but yeah, who knows.
Keller, as you would expect, adjusted quite a bit, now down to 10 men for a good portion of this game. Kent fairly tackled in my opinion there, yeah, just firm but fair. Arfield back to win the ball, nice.
At this point, the game plan for Kelly's going to be 10 men behind the ball in the box. If we get a
the
chance
same.
for a set piece, yeah. But it's like they're not going to have an out ball now. Like, whereas before they'd maybe play one guy in the Holtz. It's literally there's going to be 10 men behind the ball. Hope they get a set piece, try and do something for that. But
what a shitey home support. Back and forth for the two sets of fans going on just now.
well done for Alfie to nip in there and get the ball back.
It's this here, look. See that there? 25 minutes to go. Everyone standing still, walking about, not wanting the ball. No urgency to go and kill this game off. Which is terrifying to watch. But I know Bill said it time and time again, he's not happy with that. He wants to kill games off, so.
But
you've been
the fitness situation at the club when he got back was absolutely dire compared to what he left it. And I don't think, like, obviously the injury situation was, but in terms of fitness, we were saying at all the start of the season, the players just looked so unfit. They looked done by the end of the first half. So it's like, I think it's still maybe a case of Beale trying to get those fitness levels back up to where we're sprinting about the pitch for the full 90, 120 minutes.
What do you think of Tillman's interview after the game? Where he was talking about staying at the club. The interviewer was saying, would you like to still stay here? And he was just had his big grin on that he does. He said, oh, that's up to the clubs. It's up to the clubs. A lot of people are like, are saying the big grin and that makes it obvious that he wants to do it and he's just trying to be respectful. But then other people are saying, no, well, why wouldn't he just say we'd enjoy both? And he obviously doesn't want to sign. And I don't know. I think he genuinely means it depending on the clubs. Like, if Bayern ask for him back, the boy's got no loyalty to Rangers. I mean, he's not a Rangers fan or anything. He's going to go back to Bayern. If Bayern say in any way at all, you're going to be like a squad rotation player like Bayern, the boy is going to take going back to Bayern. But I very, very, very much doubt that they would offer him that. So I do expect to see him here next season again.
Well, at least not at the end of this season, but I think Liam, I said that as well. I think it was at half time. I was saying, it was just after when Steely was saying how many touches in the ball as Arfield genuinely had. I remember him having maybe 3-4 touches in the first half, which in Arfield fashion means he is going to score a 89th minute goal. So I 100% agree with you in that one, Liam. He will pop it out of nowhere and just absolutely rattle one into the back of the net.
No other scores elsewhere. United still 1-0. Leeds winning 5-0. The Levy game postponed. Was that just the the pitch, I guess? Inter battering AC in cup final. Oh.
Who was the Levy game? That was Dundee that were playing, wasn't it? United.
I think so. Well, Liam just said pitch conditions. Frozen pitch. Why am I not surprised? It's always their pitch as well. Levy must have the worst version of it. Kelly's doesn't get called off as much as Levy's does. Pass accuracy. We're still at 87% pass accuracy, according to the stats. Sakala and Ken. That's another shooting chance. Kamara. Come on, get the ball in. Ball on, Morelos! Alfredo bangs a badge and he's got a big smile on the face. Fashion jumps on his back. And Morelos is going for a hat-trick.
I'm not going to lie, my reaction's a little bit subdued because Steely said it about 2 seconds before he scored on my screen. But hey, we killed the game off. I'll take it.
Let's see that. Alfie up well. Seeing that back here, it's just it's good power in the header for Alfie, yeah. He has to generate all the power on that because it's just floaty to him. And he gets it right in the corner.
Actually, a deflection off, who is it? The number 25 out on Borna. Slight deflection off him there. But...
What a deflection, mate. Alfie just done that perfect.
Oh no, I'm talking about on the cross. Borna was hitting it low, takes the deflection off the Kelly player, and that's how it goes the high ball.
Neto Alfredo. I don't know either. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And here was us at the start of the game. Alfie, please don't stay down. We need you this game. Boom, boy pops up, 2 goals. We'll take it.
Go on, Alfie, lad. Get yourself a hat-trick. Lads. Right on the ball across.
Johnny man's shocking. It's absolutely shocking, Johnny. I should ban him for his own channel. Spoiling the game for me. You know, that's a fair point, Galaxy. I can't mind the last hat-trick we've had.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, Glasgow Rangers. Unfortunately, I disagree, Pacer, but I would love nothing more than to be proved wrong.
See, don't think he's went for anything in Kent there. It's just unfortunate the way he's stretched for the ball. He's kind of rotated Kent's leg awkwardly, and Kent went down holding his knee there. And then Kamara does well tracking back and wins a foul. So shouldn't be quiet. My mic's like peaking on my end. That's weird. Move that a bit closer, but
I think we can win a cup double. I think we can win a cup double, mate, for sure, yeah. But about time we're after this league, man. If you're winning a cup, if you're not winning the league in this country, you need to win both cups. Like, you need to. Celtic win the league, we need to win more trophies to consider it a half-decent season. If they're getting the league, you can't have them getting a league, a cup, and then us getting 1 cup and be happy. I would still be fuming.
But nah, going back to what we were saying about the league there before I was trying to sort my mic. For me, it's like whenever anyone asks about the league, I'll always say the league's like 95% over. Nothing's ever out the question in football, but the fact that we need to win every game left this season and then need to rely on teams to take points off Celtic twice, it's a difficult situation to be in.
He's Malik, you know. Tillman coming on. And Lafferty coming on. Morelos. Oh, he's still there. Oh, unlucky.
Give him the hat-trick.
What a save that is, man. He's done really well there. But that, for a little brief moment there, was the Morelos that we love to see. Just powering his way through. Defenders not been able to deal with him. Keeping the ball close to him and getting a shot off. That was better. Is the Buffalo's confidence back?
I hope so. But that's the thing we spoke about as well. It's like as much as Buff getting his confidence back in front of goal, getting his eye in for goal. Oh, deflection for the Scala shot there. But it gets Cholak looking over his shoulder now as well if Alfie's finding his form again. Which is hopefully going to result in them both pushing each other to just better and better form. But
and Alfie will not be getting his hat-trick because Tillman's coming on. But it's understandable. Roof still injured, Cholak still injured. Morelos is needed again for the weekend. Get him off. He'll be fuming, but I think that's for the best. You know, give him the ball and he'll score. He's Malik. Tabra 2, hands up at the corner. Yep, Kevin Clancy's having a chat to Mr. Davies. Mate, Kevin Clancy's absolutely huge. I've never noticed that before. He's just standing next to Connor Goldson. He's like the same size as him. I never knew he was like 6'3". Connor's been played short. Bonner whips it in from a different angle. Lundstrom will keep this alive. I never realised Clancy was huge, man. He's a big lanky beanpole, but yeah, he's still huge. I was shopping at Silverburn like last week, and I was speaking to a boy that I know in one of the shops, and he was like, "Oh, you've literally just missed Cholak and Goldson." I was like, It was like, no, literally they've just been in here, they've bought blah blah blah, and they've just walked out. Literally, I swear you must have missed them by about 3 minutes. I was like, okay, bye. I'm away trying to find them. I've never seen them, but it would have been easy to find, but I don't know, they must have went straight to their motor or that after that.
Corridors back to the motor, aye.
So I just walked through Silverburn and I was having a wee nosy in like all the more expensive shops, trying to see if I could find them anywhere, but no. But I was like, you've literally missed them by about 3 minutes, mate. I was like, yeah, bastard. Laffy's going to get... Because of the scoreline now, Laffy's going to be getting around the applause using the ball and that, innit? How long till the flick tune comes out here? Bet you. Or they just fans are saying that because they're running. Full time there, another convincing win.
Well, we did ask for a comfortable game. Sitting here not biting our nails off for the last 10 minutes, I'll take.
Looking pre-back, I did not, mate. Did not look for Antonio Cholak and pre-back.
I mean, mate, you laugh at it, but
no.
There's a reason some billionaires just stay billionaires. Don't care about brands, shop cheap. I'd be the same. I don't care if I was on 100 grand a week, I'd still be shopping in Primark.
I wouldn't
think the clothes are comfy.
They would not be shopping in Primark, but I don't mean they're not spending 5 grand on their clothing. They could go to somewhere like it's more suited to them and spend about 100, 150 on a top rather than.
Oh no, I get
and it's still pennies to them. Tillman involved. Trying to. Oh, James Sands coming on. Oh my god, the Kilmarnock people are just coming.
That's it. Kilmarnock winning 4-3. Sands is on the pitch.
Oh no. Puts Hearts fourth. I don't know. Let me check actually. That means Hearts are third now, mate. So third by a bit.
That was the game to put in third. They were actually, weren't they?
They were already third, yeah.
No, because I was reading an article this morning about after the game at the weekend when Beale was saying he thinks Aberdeen are the third best team in Scotland now. And apparently the Hearts guys were not too happy about it. So...
Mate, it was Hans went through a little period, a couple of games as well, where he looked alright, and then I don't know, maybe we were all just blind. Maybe everyone was just playing that bad that Sands just looked alright. What was it? Was it not the PSV game in Eindhoven that Sands played really well?
See, that's the thing. In the back line, 100%, I want him absolutely nowhere near it. I'm willing to say give him the rest of this season in his natural position in midfield. See how he is. But overall, for what we've seen him,
no thanks. Good ball here, cuts. 3 dangerous players out of the game. The ball gets crossed into the box. Lafferty trying to keep it alive.
The back post.
Not quite, Peter. Not quite.
Kelly do well to.
Wee! That's a good goal by Kelly, by the way. Tell you, what did I say? James Sands is coming on, so Kelly going to be equalising soon enough. That's a good finish, to be fair. Like the strike is good. Let's see, the lead up to it is Davies just gets out jumped, and then the volley is great. I'm like, you're much more about the keeper there.
Nah. I think Borna gives Wright a little bit too much space there, but you can't complain too much about that. Like, it gives him a little bit too much space, but it's a great first-time strike.
Oh, well.
Thank God Alfie actually felt like killing a game off, you know what I mean? Either that or we'd be sat here absolutely fuming right now.
How many goals are we conceding back lately, man?
Oh, no.
Far too many goals.
Tav's going to keep this alive, though.
Tav, back to Tillman. Shoot! Oh, what a save, man. He probably should do better with that shot, if I'm honest. Shouldn't even have squeaky. Even with 1 goal against 10 men, shouldn't have squeaky bum time. But with this squad now, the way they play, there's a chance you will. Should just be able to comfortably keep the ball. For a second. I mean, Davies gets out jumped at first, and then
Borna
you
could be a little
argue
bit
Borna being a little bit, but nothing glaring. Wasn't a horrible goal that you concede, no.
No, it wasn't. No.
Squeaky bum day? Have you not heard of that?
I can tell you're not a Rangers fan. You know,
I just mean in like. I just mean in life. That's like a very. Oh, unless he means just because Celtic don't have that recently.
Aye.
Hopefully not here. Come on, Kelly, 9 points clear. Kelly, or who are Kelly 9 points clear of? Kelly aren't 9 points clear anyway, mate. They're 3 points off the bottom. You must be confused, Brendan.
Go for Tillman there.
Rangers are the best in the world. At what? Arfield, man!
Right now. Oh, man. Why did I have to say about 10 minutes sitting biting our nails? Why did I say it? Why did I say it? Ah!
How is this team, honestly? That's a foul. Harfield. Boy does well to get yourself between the ball and man. Kelly with another chance to punt the ball at the pitch, which they've been begging for all game. Yeah. We're dipping away fun. Appreciate everyone being in here. Nearly at 400 concurrent viewers. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. I was like, hold on, the bus here is kind of laughing. Nearly scored the 90th minute equaliser. None of that, big man. No thanks.
And I think end of the game, this stream will be ending pretty sharpish as Steely's basically going to be running at the door at this rate. But
I'm not that bad actually. I'm not hanging about for long, but I'm not actually as bad as I thought it would have been.
Okay. Actually, it's what, about half an hour or something like that, so you need to be up there.
3 minutes added on. Sands turns. Plays a nice 1-2. It's a great tackle to stop. Sands got a shot off in the box. And the pass from Tillman was sublime there, by the way. Just gonna kill her. Oh, Gilly more a chance of that, mate. Long ball planted up to I like to try and keep alive in the corner. And he puts his hands on and it's easy for the Kelly boy to go down and win a free kick.
Out there, you've been told multiple times.
Fashion chasing a loose ball. It's covered well. It's going to get punted back up. This will be one of the last actions of the game. Oh, Kelly skipped away for one goal tonight to try and stop. They defended that well there. Tav's coming well. Tillman should have won a free kick. He does. Okay, that should be that. Palace equaliser against United. Oh, mate. The 90th minute. Oh, yeah. That's it, mate.
I'm on the Palace.
At least done then, man. Is it?
Oh, man.
Punt on the pitch, back into the keeper's hands, and I believe that'll be us. Never any doubt. I would a header back to the keeper. I know. Oh yeah. And McLaughlin tries his best to give Kelly a last minute equaliser there with that pass, but it has ended 3-2 Rangers. Please stop the goalkeeper roulette. There is no way that these players in front are confident with the keeper, and that when we're a team that's already mentally fragile, we are not helping ourselves for this. But job done today, but we are conceding far too many goals.
But positive to take away is this both Alfie and Kent maybe finding form again.
Right.
Kent had a poor game up to the goal.
I can't wait about too long today's stream, so I will, again, the viewers for this one's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Would greatly appreciate you subscribing and leaving a like on the stream as well. Helps us massively. Dallas's links are in the description as well. Don't forget to go and check them out. But thank yous once again for all being here, spending a little bit of your night with us.
The match, Alfie.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. But for this weekend, there's not going to be a video for me. I'll just be posting my socials and stuff, probably TikTok and that. But I'm not going to be here to be able to watch along.
This weekend you're away?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was next for some reason.
Leaving like Friday night, mate.
Oh, nice.
But yes, until next time stream.
Stream.
Thank yous.
Catch you later.